sincere across the city, across the whole country, different countries, across borders beyond. You like down to the biggest entertainment platform right now. Yo, Kamikaze, what's happening?
Right. Shout out to everybody in radio land across the world. Again, this is Kool Weekend exclusive. Kool FM 91.9. Don't forget it. But what we came here to talk about today, right, was the current state of Liberian music.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the current state of Liberian music.
Yeah.
Wow. But right now, this is a very important, but it's a broad topic. You understand? So before you go in front, you must go behind. So you know where you're coming from. So just to like give some background of Liberian entertainment, Liberian music. First of all, our type of music comes from what they call traditional music, aka Bama music. You understand? That's the type of music that we come from. That was, to say, the genesis. Before they had recording studios that you could actually go in the studio and make a song. And obviously too, because we had a lot of missionaries from our upbringing as a country, our foundation, we're also influenced by Christian music. You understand? So that's where we have come from as far as the origin. And again, it has come a long way because we had what they call high life music, right? High life music was the music that basically was done between the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. And that was not only in Liberia, it was across the region, West Africa, Nigeria, the Ghanaian artists. You understand? And that's when we had artists like Morris Darling. You had artists like Nima Burr. You understand? And this is the 50s and 60s I'm talking about.
Way back.
Yeah, but it during that time, that's when they were basically trying to either subconsciously or consciously trying to create Liberian identity through music. You understand? Through like high life music, and things of this nature. Because like I said, you had artists like Anthony Nangwe, Nima Burke. These artists were also competing with artists around the region, like Fela from Nigeria, competing with artists like from the Ivorian artists, the Coupe de Calais artists. You understand? All these artists, they were intertwined and they were doing high life music. So Liberia as well, we transformed from doing not only Bema, but doing high life music during that time. And they had few artists that were doing few things, that were going on few tours. We didn't have one that really hit the #1 spot like worldwide, but they were moving. Before the war and everything. So now you come now to the emergence of hip hop music in America from the Bronx, New York. During that time, which was the 80s, was when the Civil War started in Liberia, and that kind of affected our progress as a music industry, just as a country as a whole.
Period, as a country.
So you had the emergence of hip hop in America at that time, and artists from Liberia, being that our history is tied and close to America, we started formulating our own hip hop, which is now today called hip Kool. Hip Kolokwa. Yeah, that's what it stands for. Hip Kolokwa. This is where we are today. Hip Kool music, which is basically hip hop beats with our own Kolokwa, rhymes and rhythm and beats on it. And now you have hip hop, you have hip Kool, you have track Kool music, which is the youth. Track Kool, is the youth, but this all really fall under hip hop music.
The Afro.
And so this is where we are musically in the music business. We have come to a point where there has been so many challenges, business-wise and otherwise. But I'll say the #1 determining factor to how artists in the music business was revolutionized by the internet. Social media has literally revolutionized every industry in the world, including entertainment and music. So the artists and just people, stakeholders in the music industry now have a little bit of edge over our predecessors that came before us. You understand? So that's where we are now when it comes to Liberian music.
And you know that
Music now.
And you know that just all up to you, like when it comes to the chorus still right now, because you know you can't say that rap music is not dead because, like you said, social media right now actually brought some light to the entertainment.
A lot of light.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know, back then we were dancing to Bema, but now just we actually vibe into hip hop, Afro, trap hop, you know, so. We actually have come a long way. We haven't gotten there yet. Like for locally, we doing extremely well because we got some hit artists. But on the international scene, we actually on a slow pace.
Yes.
Okay, we actually on a slow pace.
Getting there.
We getting there.
Getting
but,
there small. You know?
But we need to come together, right? The locally we doing extremely well.
Yeah.
But we feel too big,
Internationally.
right? We
We need
feel
to
too
come
proud. We don't want to come around, associate, and see how best we can take this thing international.
Yeah.
Like for example, like Ghana, Nigeria, artists got their differences, right? But when it comes to winning, if a Nigerian artist winning or a Ghanaian artist winning, you see every other artist celebrating.
That's how it's supposed
Their
to be.
success. Like you know, people pray for their investment sources.
Absolutely.
But here we don't want to
Over
associate.
here, we pray for each other's downfall.
Yeah, we pray for the downfall. But
We need to change that.
we're doing extremely well.
That
You
we
know,
need to
the
change.
Kolokwa is a very nice.
Yoruba is unique. There is no other language like it.
Right.
Yeah, but Fofo, you
No
know,
style of talking like it.
but Fofo, what that you've been observing this whole entertainment, like, what do you think is the major setback for artists in the current
Number one,
state
like-
of music right now?
Like the unity, you know, we still show love to each other. You know, Liberian people will show love to each other, but it's not on the scene like it should be. Like for example, you know, I watched an interview with DeVito talking about how he had like Nigerians who go to the club and request his music in the club, you know.
Right.
And when we in the club overseas or anywhere, you know, whatever it's in Liberia, it's different. You know, I feel like number one, we should play more Liberian music, even on the radio, anywhere. Period. More than any other country. We shouldn't be racist to those countries or be like we're not being mean to those countries or telling them you're not welcome into our country. You know, but certain places you go, certain cities you go outside of Liberia, people represent themselves. You know, like you go to Atlanta for a second. Like back in the day, they would play more of their style of music. You know, so if you was coming into their home, you have to show respect to their people. First, you know, if you wasn't showing our artists respect, then we're not going to show you no respect. So we need everybody to be on board, like you say. We need everybody to try to help out. You know, now it's impossible for everybody to be on board, but we got to try some type of way.
Some kind of way.
Yeah.
The quality sound too is one of the problems.
Yeah.
We don't have a good sound.
And we shouldn't, not to cut you off, we shouldn't have a problem, like, if our artists say, if you ask an artist how much they want to show up to the show, and he tell you how much it is, you know, I don't feel like you should sit there and, for example, if other artists from other countries tell you they want $10,000, $20,000, $40,000, man, you don't argue with them, you know?
Yeah, that's their
You
price.
pay the money. Now, as a Liberian man, you're supposed to show your other Liberian man love. So even if I come to you, I say, man, I want $200, and you know the $200 is too much for you, supposed to be like, bro, that's not too much. Now as me, as the artist, I'm supposed to talk to you to try to make it work, because the relationship is stronger than money.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, so bro, there's so many ways we can come together to make it work. You know, without making each other look bad, like, oh no, he charges this much or whatever, you know?
That question though, man, I mean, look, for me, right? Okay, what's the mean setback for artists in today's? That's the question there. What is the mean setback?
The mean setback for artists in this current music.
Even though, you know, you said our sound wasn't, you know, up to par for me, right now, our sound is correct, right?
Kool, you think our sound is...
Our sound correct, our
Unique.
videos correct,
Chris.
right?
We are
Our
still trying.
videos can compete within it. You
Yes.
think Carol and Panto then on tour because the music was sounding whack? No. The music is dope. His sonic sound is quality. The videos are quality,
Yeah.
right? The problem here is, first of all, and I just have one problem.
Okay.
There's several problems, but one of the main problems is that people let us say, oh, it's not all about money, not all about money. Yeah, sometimes when you're dealing with certain relationships, it ain't all about money. But when it comes to the system and the growth of the entire industry, for it to be built, it requires money. And that money comes from several places, but one of the main places is real record labels.
Yes.
Right? We lack real record labels
Structure.
in Liberia that have the structure to say, okay, I am going to set this artist, give him $100,000 advance. I will take care of every single thing that needs to be done, his publishing, his marketing, to be able to compete with these other, you know,
Well, everybody else,
international
first of all,
artists.
we're too small as a
You know,
country.
Right, you know? So that's what I think. One is we lack the financial capital, which should be like record labels.
National,
You know,
we ain't strong.
and again, we're not gonna point fingers, but they got Bobby there and Ryan here who have that type of money to support artists who can say, yo, okay, I'll give you 50,000. This is for your album, and you know how the business is, and you'll get that money back.
Yes.
So that's one of the things. That's just one of the things. So again, we can talk about this thing. Oh yeah, but that's just one of the reasons. The second reason, one of the main reasons is we don't understand the business as artists. A lot of upcoming artists, you know, even the professional artists, the so-called professional artists, the BB artists, as we can say in Liberia, they don't understand the business. They don't know what their rights are. They don't know the intellectual property. They don't know what copyright law is. How you gonna be able to thrive in a business when you don't understand the business?
And that's the first thing you should know.
That's the
Yeah.
first thing you're supposed to do. Copyright your name.
For anything, it's
Right.
like
You should learn the behind the scene work. You know, you should know. You should make sure you got everything signed and sealed.
Of
So
course,
you
you
could reap
know,
the benefit in the future.
Fofo, you know, that's the problem we got right here. You know, a lot of people, we got a lot of investors here. We got a lot of people who got the money, you know, who can support, who can, you know, take artists to another level.
Right,
Okay,
right.
but you know, a lot of people just come, just watch the entertainment, just enjoy the music,
Yeah.
but don't want to support.
you know, support.
And financially, that's the major problem. Like
You can't
financially,
always
we are not
do that.
strong. We are not strong financially. Like you see a celebrity just hit, you know, a big, like as soon as he hit Dubai, we get one or two few shout, they feel too big. Like
Right.
that guy don't even get money to eat. In the morning, that guy looking for food to eat. You ain't got money. Like he call himself star. Like you haven't even get in you haven't crossed border yet. You haven't even traveled yet.
Right. It
Like,
shouldn't
because
be like
traveling, because as an artist, you're supposed to travel.
See the world.
Okay, because once you travel, you experience,
Yeah.
and when you know doing your music, because as an artist, if you want to be unique from others,
Yeah.
okay, your song gotta be different, your lyrics gotta be different.
Different.
So travel
Your
out
look.
there, you know,
Yeah.
See things,
See the world.
say some
Have
things
more
that people
time.
have
Experience, yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
So you know,
experience,
record label coming in,
Connects.
you know, these
network.
are things you need to be putting in the contract. Traveling.
Yeah.
But everyone just focus on recording, drop the music, drink beer, everything. You feel relaxed. You feel you already on type of thing. Like I don't even know. Like I don't know why you CO.Z. Like what do you think? What is the main role of a DJ in music, in this music industry? The main role, because
Yeah,
you know.
you start
Or
first. You gotta start.
lot of DJ, you know, got a lot of DJs around
Yeah.
in this present music era.
Let's see what closing
You
gotta
know, lot of DJs don't really know.
Yeah, let me
say.
tell you.
They don't know the important.
They don't know that.
How
yeah.
important they are. They don't. Go ahead.
The DJ, we talk about the role of the DJ now.
Yeah.
What role the DJ play in
Yeah, what role?
Liberian music or just in music?
Yeah, because this
The
discussion brought them.
DJ is the gatekeeper to the music. The gatekeeper to what is hot. The gatekeeper to fashion. The gatekeeper to culture. Like everything that music brings, all the emotion, the DJ is the one that says, look, Begin, you hot. You may not have somebody that get all the money to promote you or whatever, but I, the DJ, I'm gonna play your song and I'm gonna make it hot. I'm gonna break it. That's what DJs do. They break records. They take records and say, look, this song is not hot right now.
Yeah.
Nobody see the potential, but guess what? I'm gonna be the one because the people need to hear it.
Yeah.
The DJ is very important,
Very important.
you know, in the game. And, you know, DJs shouldn't have partiality. They should, once they hot, they should play it.
They should play it.
And be,
shouldn't pick and choose.
don't pick and choose, and be able
so
to
for
break
our
through.
Liberian entertainment,
You know?
and come CO.Z, you know, you see our DJ, like all what you said,
Yeah.
do you think is what exactly our DJ portraying? Because
Some
right
of them,
now-
not
yeah.
all. Some of them.
Yeah, because
some of them play some stuff that's
some
like,
DJs do.
yeah, like my
Because
man,
some people
DJ
just
playing
get it
nothing.
in because they see
Yeah.
their friend. They, you know,
Yeah.
they, like for example, Fofo is my friend. Fofo is a DJ.
Yeah.
They I love Fofo's swag and style. Like
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just change my name
On
to
friendship level, yeah.
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 Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can't be like that. If an artist hot, you gotta spin that artist in a party, the
Yeah.
house
Play
party,
that song.
the day party, the club night.
But on the other hand, like some artists don't really appreciate DJ CO.Z. Like when artists, you got some top artists that make some airway out there. But how many times you see some like run artists, because like not only MC Caro or Panto actually going for a tour today, Dance went for a tour, some other artists went for a tour.
Yeah, several artists.
But how many
Yeah.
times you see, you know, the artist taking DJ with them saying, okay, I carry this DJ, you know, when before I got to the top, this DJ helped me to actually get here where I am today. Like, okay, I will surprise this DJ, I will carry this DJ with me on my tour. Like, we can see that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
and you know
not
some
abroad,
artists
but even in
have-
Africa, the
Yeah.
one of the artists who did that, it was Kool.Z. You know, when he carried DJ Nelly on the video concert in Nigeria. I remember that, you know, it was
Yeah,
when
yeah. That's
DJ
what's up,
Nelly
that's
left
what's
from
up.
there, you know, and go.
Yeah.
It's a plus up to Nelly, right? Even if you buying a ticket to and fro, it's a deal like Kool.Z made a connection for Nelly to go.
But you
one
see-
with the other. You know, that should be.
But
a
that
plus.
should be a normal
That's what I'm
thing,
gonna
though.
It's
It
say.
should be
just
normal.
As an artist,
Artists, you should have
as
your
an artist,
DJ
you
go
have
to
your
every show.
Yeah, you have your own personal DJ.
Yeah.
A real artist,
Yeah.
you have your own personal DJ, because he know y'all have your whole set
Yeah.
already. Y'all done y'all set 1,000 times.
Sure.
So you know already. He know how to get the crowd hyped. He know how to, all that already. So
That's why the DJ is
so
key.
it's, yeah,
You know, to the whole
But you
game.
see, not to cut you off, cause you see that the DJ, your personal DJ, you need that, but you also need the outside DJ. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like when we're talking about DJ, it's not just your DJ. It's not like I just need to pick one DJ. He be my DJ. I show him love. No, everybody, all the other DJs still make you, because the other DJs they the gateway between the product and the person who's gonna buy your product.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They sell your product more than you do.
Sure.
Because when they spin you in those parties, the parties that the big name people not in. Because the big name people is not who make the song hot. You know what I mean? Not even the rich people, it's the kids in the ghetto that make the song hot. You know what I mean?
Right,
the broke
right.
people actually make
Streets.
the song hot. The
The
streets.
streets.
The ones who play every single day in the little cut. Those are the ones that make the song hot, you know? Yeah, and only the DJ can bring it to them.
And Kamikaze, let's talk about why most Liberian artists stay struggling financially. Like you been into this game, you know this game, and what do you think? A lot of artists, a lot of Liberian artists stay struggling financially.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
You been there.
Yeah, definitely. And being a what they call a starving artist, is not fun. And as an artist, you want to be able to sustain yourself, sustain your family and whatnot. But I can tell you this. Again, we talked about it before. One of the things that cause artists to struggle is they don't understand the business. They don't understand how to make their brand be sufficient to them. How to make their brand provide for them. How to make their brand be able to generate some revenue for them. You understand? That's not understanding the business. Even though you make good music, but you still need to, right now, like we said, the internet has revolutionized everything. You can get on the internet and just learn what you need to learn, for the basics. When you see people that are ahead of you, you ask them questions just to be able to get, some knowledge of the business, to be able to generate, something for yourself as an artist,
And don't just think for that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Think for
about
the
the
future.
future, yeah.
Music is longevity. How long can your, brand be relevant,
10
for
years
people
from
to,
now.
yeah,
20 years from now.
people to hear you like 20, 30 years from now, you're
And one thing,
still going on tour,
like most of our artists want to focus on the music, like a powerful music. If you check, most of our artists don't have life and powerful music. Like most of their life is music.
That's how it
Music-
should be as an artist. No, honestly, because when you do music,
It's
you
good
do
to
music.
get you all
What you do
businesses.
to get good at it, you have to breathe this, eat this, sleep this every single day. That's why artists will live in the studio, because that's what they do. If they take themselves away from the studio, they start not lose that talent, but they start to lose interest, and even like the ideas that come to your mind won't come to your mind like that no more. You get a little rusty, you know what I mean? So sometimes you need that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, like you need to do business because business pays, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying don't know the business. I'm saying still know the business. You have to know the business.
No, he's saying do other businesses, like besides music, do
Besides
other
music.
businesses, like you know,
definitely.
have
Yeah, but you'll be a foolish
Have
man.
a
You'll be a
clothing
foolish man if you only got one hustler.
yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta have several hustles. You know?
Yeah, because that's what
Especially
I'm
in
saying.
Liberia.
Artists in Liberia,
Yeah.
like we only got one hustle.
Yeah, you can't sustain your life off
Like,
of music in Liberia.
sure,
You don't have to.
I don't even know if we got music union. Like
We got music, man. It's just,
no, we got music
yeah,
union.
you want try to what's pagalazo, man. You don't want drop pagalazo. What the man want drop pagalazo on him?
No, kamikaze,
You
let's
drop
be
your
real.
hook.
The music union there, but you know.
Make sure they're on top of that game.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel you.
Shout out to Sammy. He the president of the union, whatever. They got their thing going, but again,
but
everybody got the challenge.
Maybe we need to get them all in here and we have a conversation.
Yeah. We are not
we
feeling
can
our
talk,
impact.
What?
Yeah,
We invite them. We invite them. Because you said
But you know, you gotta hear from their side.
yeah, we invite them. Let's
You
talk
can't
to
just,
them.
yeah.
You know, I'm saying that because I'm actually coming to a question like
Okay.
because if we talking about artists being financially broke, we need to have a structure set up when artists want to sell their music. So like how artists benefiting from the music structure, you know, how can artists benefit from let's say the sale of Liberian music, like to get a benefit from Liberian music.
That's
Yeah,
a
how
tough
Liberian
question.
artists alone, you know,
What?
can sustain from the music, the Liberian music market.
Yeah, how they can survive.
Yeah,
just
how
with
you know
music.
how they can survive
Well,
because
let me
Liberian
answer
music
that
you're
question.
supposed to structure this, but Liberia like we just drop the song, everybody just on their own thing.
Yeah.
Everybody just doing their own thing. You drop that song, you not even get $5.
Yo, it's number one is go ahead first.
We don't have
What?
yeah.
So the question, because the question here,
I don't-
can the Liberian market alone sustain
The
the
artist.
music industry?
But we don't have a market.
That a question there, right?
We don't have a market.
All right.
I guess.
I will say yes and no.
Yeah.
Let me
I say
explain
we
it.
don't.
Yes, when and only if it will be able to sustain the artist if we create ways amongst ourselves for Liberian people to be able to buy music easily across the region in Liberia and the Liberians outside of Liberia, right? The Liberians outside of Liberia, they have a way now because they got the digital platforms. But within Liberia, only 7 people got internet. The main name, Tira ain't got internet. He can't go on it, internet and buy, But on the other hand, no, we cannot sustain because one, we're not enough. We are not enough for us to sustain ourselves. We need our artists to break into other markets that's popping.
Yeah.
We need the other
But that
markets
need to
in
be done
order
with the help of
to
the music
increase.
union.
Not even music union. The music union definitely has a part to play in it. You understand? The music union got a part to play. Like for instance, music union should be making sure that artists receive their royalties from all these different places that play their music, that stream their music.
Structure in the market.
Yeah, just making sure that everybody is playing their part. The music union is like a regulator to make sure everybody playing their part. But the artists themselves too have to work. They can't rely and get, complicit with Liberian, they pass it around and things, they get 1 or 2, followers on Facebook and people know them in certain areas and it's all no. You're gonna be broke if you don't break into other markets.
That's great. Ladies and gentlemen, you actually listening to the Kool Weekend exclusive. We having some mad conversation around here. We're talking about the current state of Liberian music, Liberian industry. We discussing about some lapses, some other stuff right here. And now let's go for a break after this break, just this break. Once we come back, we try to activate the line 0775-919-919. That's the number to actually get you into this program.
Call it again.
0775 919 919. We're waiting for this break. When we come back, definitely, okay? We activate the line. We hear from you. Okay, what's your point? You're listening to us. We'll talk for almost 30 minutes right now. Yeah. Okay. So what's the view?
Where y'all feedback? What y'all say about it? How y'all feel?
This is Pretty Boy Wallace, Kamikaze, CO.Z, and Fofo. We actually making a cool weekend exclusive better.
The man coming.
Daddy Rod wanna come, right?
Yeah,
We'll put it together for you.
I'm CO.Z is on the weekend exclusive. You already hear me from CO.Z, now you gonna hear from the man.
Let me talk. My mic on?
Yeah, it's on. CO.Z got
My
to
man,
talk.
listen, my man, listen. First of all, you listening?
Yeah.
This the Kool Weekend exclusive 91.9 FM. This is the Kool Weekend exclusive show. Now, as an artist, I'm not in my capacity as an artist right now. I'm in my capacity. Hey, spit. I'm in my capacity as a radio presenter on Kool FM. Off air, ain't no way get out one. I'll tell you everything. Ain't no. Yeah, I'll tell you the host bacala. Ain't no the host bacala one I get from on air. Ain't spit.
Let's talk to another person. What's poppin'? Let's hear you. Hello?
I'm too excited to talk to one of the best rappers, Kamikaze. Yeah, what's up, Tato?
Much love, bro. Much love, man. What's up with you?
You want the best voice when it comes to hip hop, bro. You can't assume that the thing is great, I tell you, bro.
Much love, bro. But how you feel about the conversation now? What you got to say about what we were discussing? What you got to say?
Well, I need to push shout out to bro. People wanting to make to never bro.
Okay.
Practice all kind, And I know I really appreciate all of what you do out there, you know, and I'm not very much start to this school. I think honestly, you will find out all of these things in our like music, What I'm here, I want to say is that we don't have a school for music, and this is thing that very clear was for the evidence for me, the fashion, to the no God man. Even when we about music, our music industry, those that we our forte or manager, those things, all of them in music industry. But only, I think what was in America, the ones that are coming there, educating the country.
Okay, thank you. We gotta talk to more calls right here. You can take all of the time.
Much love, bro.
What's
Much love.
happening?
Thank you for calling, my man.
You get 1 minute or 30 seconds there. You got 30 seconds, talk quick.
Yeah, hurry up, my man.
You want to hear from Christoph? Yeah,
man,
Christoph
probably
can't
listen
We'll
hear.
right
bring
now.
Christoph, yeah, but right now Christoph not here. But just, rely yourself. We'll bring Christoph on the show. We'll interview you. You'll get to ask him any question you want.
Ask the man a question.
Yeah,
but
thank
what's
you.
the take on the discussion?
Yeah, I like to come and yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me talk to another person. What's popping?
Hey, what's up? Why?
Go ahead quickly. 30 seconds.
Yeah, bro, I think Kool.Z. Kool.Z
Okay.
actually all you guys be ready now of great support.
Yeah.
So we all need to support this music and whatever when we are track on another game, everyone to support the music and to push your music in file. So I recognize that very happy, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for
Let's talk
following.
to
Thank
another
you, bro.
person.
Keep
What's
following.
popping?
Hello, pretty boy.
Yeah, you locked down to the Cool Weekend exclusive. 4-4 and CO.Z in the building.
Yeah, this is don't have the way you need that. I'll ask my neighbors and GM from this state.
You got 30 seconds.
Hey.
Yeah, I want to thank you all for the deliberation. I mean, these are issues affecting the industry that make it stagnated. But at least you guys are helping us to bring out the fact. Pretty well. Yeah, it's been a while, but I didn't make you ready.
Hey.
Let me talk to another person. What's up?
Cool, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, go ahead. Your name, where you call from? 4-4 CO.Z, pretty in the building.
In the building.
Right now.
You got 30 seconds.
Man, what discussion on the radio is very relevant, one of the things I really saw in the industry right now is unity. You just have a unity, okay? What you share pretty well is, if artists drop one or two songs a year themselves around, they will be so big that they get all, it's not all about music. When you say you are doing music, that's why you hope to bring somebody on to be able to push your flow in case you are going down. Okay? So,
Yeah, to bring somebody along when you on top.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
thank you your
yes.
points. Well taken.
True.
That's great.
True.
Yeah, let's hear you.
The young generation.
Yeah, you got 30 seconds.
yeah, I just want to shout out for Kool.
Much love, man.
Kool.
What's up with you, brother?
Yeah, I better.
Your spagalas correct? Your spagalas correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Okay, make that point. Go ahead.
Yeah. My point on the music game is that too much tape, no promotion in the game, in Liberia, no love I see, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. The line is boxing. Let me just be real to you. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead quickly. Got 30 seconds.
Yeah, first of all, my name is Darren, MP Island, for the state of this area.
Make a point.
Yeah, for the issue that I've shared concerning the top artists and the upcoming artists, what I see is that nowadays everybody wants to be in the game. The most of them together, they don't really have mind for the game. They don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
So you can't leave a minute, you got a minute looking at the need. You see? So for the team looking at you. Yeah, so I think.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, man.
What's up? What's poppin'? Your name quickly.
Hey yo. My name is Wallace from Montana, Community.
Okay.
I want to shout out to the two individuals with potential of body who could become a cousin and tell us what we do.
What's up? What's up? Oh.
Yo, what's up?
So go ahead, make a point
Yeah,
quickly.
thank you for
Make a point.
calling.
You got 30 seconds.
As it relates to the discourse, I want to tell you guys, thank you for pushing all the points.
Yes.
The point of body, accept that. It is one of the illnesses in society, and we believe that with the contribution of the youth,
Yes.
our culture will be that people as it relates to it. It will be great as it relates to the industry and with the teammate center.
That one not
We
true.
need a teammate center that you have in our last year, and your last year, we need to be put 2 efforts in time.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Thank you.
What's poppin'? Your name? Where you join us from?
And what my big FDR, your one kind of little, but you know, coach that back in,
I mean, your name where you call us from?
Yeah, bro. Shout out GSA Room, man. Shout out the whole GSA Room block.
Okay. Let's talk to another person quickly. What's poppin'? Yeah, good afternoon. You got 30 seconds. You can talk to Alice TV. Okay, calling from Tingles Village.
I want to appreciate you guys for the conversation. I'm very interested in it. But then we talk about DJs promoting the music. DJs are not promoting the music according to nowadays because why the DJs themselves are making music too. So
I'm from.
That's for all.
But the DJ want you to learn.
when they will take to promote their own music before they start giving all artists music, that's one of the problem with the fine.
That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Your point is
yeah,
well
point,
taken. Let's talk to
yeah,
three
point.
person quickly. 30 seconds each. Let's talk to you. What's up?
Running out of time.
The man boxing.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Let's hear you quickly. 30 seconds. Why you guys here already?
I'm P.W. Fruity, I'm a Kazi.
Damn it. Whoa.
Yep.
Now small spagalas with my boy.
The man came through with a whole goals, man.
Hey, this is a good type of island for. I want
Yeah, shout out to you, Kamikaze Cheers in the building.
What's
Shout out to
up?
my bro
Come on,
Kool,
Kazi.
man.
What's
Junior.
up?
Yeah,
Shout out to my bro Kool,
What's
man.
up? Let's hear you quickly. Two persons.
Yeah, cool. Everything's super, man. I'm enjoying the discussion right now.
Yeah, make a point.
Yeah, I'm from Okwoko, from the 4th Street, the major ball.
Shout out to 24th Street.
Yeah, everything okay.
Yeah, much
Yeah,
love.
shout out to Sin City. Let's talk to the last caller. What's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah, I was talking about you holding for very long.
Yeah, make a point quickly now, brother. We're dealing with time, bro.
Yeah, I just make a point. I think we're Super Bowl. Come on, you have happened in the field. Put them a candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Much love.
Say what you want to say to the man quick now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Okay,
Man,
then they gonna keep it locked down to Kool 91.9 every Saturday.
Every Saturday. Listen, everybody that listening now, before we go, we're gonna be
We
here
coming
every
Every Saturday, all three of us.
Kool weekend exclusive on Kool FM
Chilling, vibing, call.
91.9. Don't jack.
So,
in,
gentlemen,
speak
this is
your
my
mind.
time right now. Fofo, you got less than 1 minute to give a part of comments. We're
Man,
about
I
to
just
rock
want
it
to
right
talk.
now.
I just want to welcome
Time flies
Liberia.
when the good times on.
Yeah, I know. I just want to
Yeah.
welcome Liberia to the show. Stay tuned. Keep listening. We're gonna keep bringing y'all good music. We're gonna keep bringing y'all good interviews. You know, if you got an artist you want to hear, you can follow our page, and we gonna DM us. You know, any ideas, any topic you want to hear, just put it in the DM, and we'll make it happen for y'all.
Yeah.
Kamikaze Cozy.
Much love, blessings, peace to everyone out there in Radio Land, cats, dogs, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls that's
Right,
listening. All y'all spagalas, y'all make sure y'all follow every weekend, ain't spit. But
Mm.
also want to, you know, I forgot actually during the show,
Yeah.
the Bars Over Bars rap battle,
Oh, yeah.
you know, will be hosted by us. Kool FM will be a sponsor of that. You know, the auditions will
For
be
upcoming
November
artists.
22nd. For upcoming artists,
Yes.
you know, November 22nd.
Yes.
You can follow us on Kool. You know, weekend exclusive. You can follow our personal pages, Fofo the Dawn, Pretty
Yes.
Ball, Wallace, CO.Z. DM us and we'll tell you how to register. It's free. And then rapper can get in it, you know, make
Yeah,
sure you
follow my
Yeah.
page. It's Fofo the Dawn _1, and you could DM me if you have any on your low peak and who want to be in the battle. It's free, 100% free. You come in and you
Shout
get
out
the
to
money.
Kool FM, the
So,
sponsor.
and it's gonna be in ZZ community.
So, gentlemen, thank you so much. Another Saturday, man.
Let's go.
And next Saturday, we're gonna be back in the bowl making the super.